Now that you're selling things on Amazon through FBA services, you may be very, very confused on what in the world is selling and how you can figure that out. Although their systems aren't all the time up to date, there are a few ways you can go about doing that. I'm going to show you one of them in this video, and this is for those who have a professional selling account. If you're using FBA and selling over 40 items a month, it is very, very highly recommended to use a professional account because you're actually going to be saving money and be able to be eligible for the buy box and stuff like that. So you can log into Seller Central here. Here's mine. I show you guys most of my numbers anyway, so really don't care. I'm not going to go into my products because I do like to keep some things for myself. But the one way you can see how much you've sold today, you go over here. It says sales summary. This may be somewhere else. I may have removed this when I had done this, not 100% sure. But find this, click view more of your sales statistics. And it's going to pull up these lovey-dovey charts that you've probably seen before. So like today, it says today, November 15th, or through November 15th. All product categories, Amazon and seller. I have sold $249. It's 8:28 this morning, so I think that's a pretty good start to the day. And then you can scroll down here and it'll show you what you sold them in. Healthcare and personal and beauty. Since I know my pricing and I know what's selling because one was a seller fulfilled order and all of that, I can account for these numbers. So if you're ever curious on what you made in a given day, you can go to it and hit custom. So maybe we want to see what I did yesterday. So let's just pick yesterday. Yesterday I sold 23 items for $729 total, and my average was $31.73. You can see healthcare and personal. This is some of the wholesale stuff I'm working on right now, but also I got toys, kitchen, beauty, all of that. So you get a nice view of what you sold. So you may be wondering, okay, well that's fine and dandy, why isn't my account updating to show me that I've made this money? The way Amazon works, and there's probably an accounting term for this, but I don't remember what it is they only will pay you once an item has left the warehouse or you ship it. So if you have a bunch of seller fulfilled items and you haven't shipped it, the one thing that you're going to wonder is like, well, they say I've sold all of these, but the big deal is you have to ship the item to get the money. Same thing happens on the FBA side. These items go into a pending category. So when you go to your inventory, manage FBA inventory or manage inventory, that reserved column, typically, not always, typically means that the item is reserved, ready for shipping. So that's another way where you can share that. If you're using the new beta model of the inventory management system, they have a column that allows you to just click reserved, and that is pretty real time. So you can set that up and go through that. The other way is the FBA inventory, which isn't truly full time or real time. And a lot of times you'll hop on there and it'll say your data's 24 hours old. All you need to do is keep refreshing until you can get the database to send the new information. Then you can sort in that column, and I would show you guys, but all my product info is on there. But you can sort through that column and it'll actually let you see the items that are reserved, which don't always, but typically mean that they're sold. If you really just want to have it in the palm of your hand, another great option is to get the Amazon Seller app, which is free on iPhone and I believe on Android. But you hook that up to your seller account and it'll let you see how many items you sold that day, what the money was, and it'll let you do that by month, week, and day. Won't really break it down to the item because you only figure that out when the item ships, but you can at least get a pretty top level sales amount and hopefully get a little bit of motivation to go out and buy some more items. So I hope that helps, and I hope that helps you understand exactly what you need to do to kind of get an estimate on what you've sold for the day.